Damn, I'm getting pretty good at this angle grinding, Lark. I was cutting that right on that line, on the outside of the line, and it's pretty near perfect. That is a little tiny dinky Lidl's battery powered angle grinder. Cheap as chips, and it's dead light, dead easy. Gets hot a bit quick, so I probably need a second one so they can cool down. But I can do some cracking things with this. There you go. So that's 30mm box section with a 3mm thick wall. Still hot. I'll cut that middle bit out. And this bit here should be just about the right size, but I need to trim it down a tiny touch more. But that's not bad, is it? And as far as straight goes, it's pretty damn straight. I mean, I've done very well in school, but you might make a bit of a engineer out of me yet, do you reckon? Right, so in my wee bunker that was Collins, and there is my bit of box section, which is only 30mm square, and I've cut it out with an angle grinder and done the edges, and I can just see a wee tiny wee bit out there that I've missed, and that's going to drive me nuts. So I'll get the file out and get that bit off, make it all nice and smart, and then drill a hole. There you go. So I've cut down my old cast iron handle and got it about even and drilled a hole and tapped it. And I have put on and screwed on, tapped the end of that rod and put a screw in it and thread locked it with my piece of box section. And I've tapped the other end, and this material is a bit big, but I've tapped the other end of it so it should screw into my handle. So I'll put a bit of thread lock in there, see if she fits. And then buff those nasty marks out, and then give it a clean. So there you go. Drilled and tapped into the end. It's not painted yet. Thread locked. And this one is drilled and tapped into the end, but the other way around, obviously. And I've put some Otto Caldwell type stuff on there as well, because I'm about half a turn out from having it level top to bottom, and that wasn't good enough. There's no way I can turn that down anymore because that rod is a wee bit too big to get another half a turn out of it to level. So I'll line it up with that, and it's thread locked. And by the time that's gone off, and I'll buff that down, you'll never even know it's been there because I'll grind that back so you can't even see it. And then I'll paint it tomorrow. But here is the first one that I made. And no, it's not as good, but it does the job. So these stoves in here, just before I go home, is the ones that have just come in, or some of the ones that have just come in that I asked James Archer to remake for me, because I wanted them smaller, because I'm a fussy one and I wanted them lower for lower openings. So this is my squatty Challenger. Well, that's what I'm calling it anyway. So it's an extra short leg compared to his normal legs. Right. So, just been tinkering. You like it? I'm quite pleased. I think it'll be good. So there you go. It's just a turnkey. I'm trying to do it and not look. I'll push the flute at the same time. But it's really not that difficult. And with the T-handle key, you can get a good grip on it. I'm quite pleased. Bad will be better, because the end part is deeper, because it hasn't got, can you see? It hasn't got that other 3mm thick bit of plate in the bottom. So I now know what I'm doing with it. And it's dead level. And I think when those are painted, I'll be dead chuffed. And even the one that was my first initial prototype, the time that's had a sand down and paint, coat paint, nobody will know. And it's just to make it easier for people that are going to find things difficult. Because if he's 82 and he needs his heating, I want to make sure he can use that as easy as he can, as long as he can. Because if that was you, I'd want to do it for you. So, I hope your legacy